Hey everyone, stick with us versus herd. If it's your first time here, love the content, hit subscribe. If you want to get notifications for when we post videos, tap the bell. If you haven't yet subscribed to our options trading live channel, I go live Monday through Friday, 30 minutes before market open. The link is below in the description to that channel. And if you want to join the UVH fam, our community, links are below to the Discord and our options trading group on Facebook. If you made money today, comment got paid. If you lost money today, comment below, learned a lesson. And do me the favor, if you like this video, hit the like button. I would really appreciate it. It helps the videos out a lot. So, getting to it, we just had a wild day. I was up some $800 today, a little bit over $500 was in realized profits. And yesterday, I did come off a losing day yesterday. I said I was going to kind of take it easy. I'm glad that I did have a clean slate, but I did, as you can see here, I did do quite a few trades that we're gonna cover here in a second. But I did short MES a little bit here, made 155 left quite a bit of money on the table, but what I was looking to do was go in real low and slow. One of the biggest trades or bigger trades that I've been trading today was Netflix, and I was in and out of the 372.50 puts, the 377.50 puts. I did trade twice today, a couple times, made 325, and I did lose $20 on the 372.50 trade puts. I did also open a spread, but this is what I'm looking at on Netflix right now. I'll get to the spread in a second and show you what that looks like. But on Netflix, Netflix has been rallying pretty hard, but it's been hitting the wall here at 380. So I'm looking forward to kind of come down to the 362, 360 area right now. It's been getting hammered up here. This is a resistance on the 1 year. So I'm looking for this to kind of come back down to 360. Netflix has been holding up relatively well in this entire sell-off, so I'm not looking forward to crater or anything. So right now I'm just day trading some puts on there, and I also opened a put spread here. Let me open this up here for you. Or I'm sorry, a call spread. So I am short for April 17th. I am short the 372.50, 375 call spread. So I'm just trying to. I wanted to have some skin in the game, but I didn't want to risk too much risk. But I did sell 3 of these, so this is like $300 to $400 worth of risk right now. I didn't want to go buy a naked put or anything, but I still wanted to be short Netflix up here, kind of reduce some overnight risk and also give myself some time. So I went in with some call spreads there as well. Now, if we're looking at SPY did make a little bit of money on today. I only made $67, but I will say for the trades that I did intraday, my day trades, I was really disciplined. I didn't let the trades go above 20 to 30%. I took my profits. It was really consistent, and SPY was all over the place. I was selling I bought the 270 put for this week expiration for April 8th. Actually, tomorrow's expiration. I was trading the 270 put, made $67 on that, and I did trade that this morning on the first. Let me just check that order here. So yeah, it was a quick trade. I was in and out within 10 minutes. So this morning, so 9:47 a.m. Central, I was in that when we were having a downtrend. And glad I sold, and this is why I took profit. So down in here, I sold it at 9:55, which was right before it started to recover, and that's actually while it started to recover, and then it came back up to 274 and then popped back down. So the one thing that I will say about day trading today was some really nice clean charts. We had a nice gap up with a sell-off led up to a V-shaped chart, and then we just faded the rest of the day. But the most interesting thing to me happened at close on SPY when it was double tapping 266 area here, triple tapping actually, came back up, ramped all the way up to 270, and then got hammered all the way down to 265, 264 area. It did close at 265.13. So, and that's kind of what encouraged me to go a little bit short right now, into close. I'm also short Ulta, but I don't recommend this if you're new to trading. I'm short a spread in Ulta. I'll just show you what this looks like. Also short 3 of these call spreads. I'm short the 187.50, the 190. Now, the reason why I've shorted Ulta, I have traded Ulta a lot, and I didn't want to buy premium because the bid and the ask is so wide. So when selling premium, you want your premium, the option cost to decrease. So I'm looking for the price to decrease in the calls. So that means I want the stock to go down. And looking at Ulta, for a retail stock, it just went up way too high, hit 210, came back down to 187.55 where it closed at today. And if you look at this chart, I do think we're going to fade back down to like the 160 level over the next week. And like I said, this is slow and low. When selling premium, I'm not looking to make a ton of money. I'm just looking to make a good 25 to 50%, anywhere between 25 and 50% on that premium. And if you're selling like a low volume spreads, you really have to understand option pricing. Like for this, the bid and the ask was all over the place. But if we look at Ulta, I did get fills at $1.25. So if it's $1.25 and it's a $2.50 wide spread, that means the most I can lose is $1.25. So it's a 1-for-1 scenario, which is why I like this. I'll probably put some good to cancel orders in tomorrow for this stock and just kind of let it sit there and see what happens. But it's a very low and slow approach. Same with Netflix, even though Netflix volume for next week wasn't that great either. If we look at the spreads I was selling in there, I mean, this is pretty low volume for Netflix for these strikes on these calls. So even on the puts, the puts also on Netflix had very low volume for next week. So when volatility is high, as you can see for this week, volume is relatively good. We have 5,000 volume on the 360 puts. We have 3,000 volume on the 385. But for next week, that's why I went into selling spreads, because if you're selling spreads into low volume, it's a lot safer if you know options pricing. So that's what I'm looking for on Ulta. And I'm upset. I kind of missed my opportunity. I just didn't think it was going to go down like that. So I was actually going to sell a call spread also on SPX if it came back up to 2,700. I thought this was, since it was showing really great strength, it was going to rip up maybe to like 2,720. But you had like on SPY, same thing. You literally had no time to put a spread on or put a trade on. That's how hard it got hammered. I mean, within minutes, it went from SPY went from 270 down to 266. I mean, it was just wild. But what I'm looking for right now is to see if we come back and retouch these the 2,600 level, and it seems to like between 2,500 and 2,600 a little bit here. So we'll see. Right now, it's hard to say if they baited bears and they're going to rip it up tomorrow, or if this is because the market was going up on optimism. It's really hard to say what the market wants to do. I mean, it did break the downtrend, but now it's moving back. It's moving back down. It got smacked down relatively hard. And let me see, what other trade am I looking at for tomorrow? Oh, Costco. So Costco right now, I have the 305 put is for this week expiration. It is up quite a bit. However, I don't think that's entirely true because the bid and ask is a little wide. So, my stop today was I was going to cut losses around 311. I thought that was going to, as you guys know, I've been shorting Costco for some time. I didn't short it in here, thankfully, but I kind of just been waiting it out. And Costco kind of looks like Netflix chart. It's been getting stopped out as well around 310. It actually tapped 310 exactly, 310 to the penny before getting rejected and moving back down, close at 303.63. So after it tapped 310, so that's kind of why I also held into tomorrow. I do think this is probably going to revisit the low 300s, maybe even 295 tomorrow, if we can get a gap down and a little bit of momentum to the downside. So it's a crazy time, and I've been telling you guys. People are like, "Oh, the market is stable. I feel comfortable." The thing is, when we're having huge face-ripping days up like this, it's not normal. It's not going to be stable. Huge green days are met with huge red days. I mean, we gave up 900 points on the Dow today. So you just want to take your profits, redeploy capital, like I learned yesterday. not taking profits turns into losses, and I'm glad that I was able to redeploy my capital and make some money today. So, we'll see where things are heading tonight and tomorrow. If you guys watch this video to the end, comment watch to the end, hit the like button. I'd appreciate it. As always, stay safe, stay green. It's us versus herd.